Welcome to my channel, Learn English with Podcast.
Close your eyes for a second and imagine your perfect day. No stress, no rush, no noise, just peace. What does that look like for you?
Oh, I love that question. And I think everyone's answer is completely different, which is exactly what makes it so interesting.
It really is. Welcome to Learn English with Podcast. I'm James.
And I'm Jessica. Today we're talking about something we all want but don't always know how to find, a truly peaceful day.
So Jessica, let's get straight into it. When you hear the word peaceful, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Honestly, a slow morning. No alarm going off, no phone buzzing, just waking up naturally and having nowhere to rush to.
That already sounds amazing. I think the morning sets the tone for the whole day, doesn't it?
Completely. I've noticed that when I wake up in a hurry, running around, spilling my coffee, can't find my keys, the whole rest of the day feels chaotic.
Chaotic. That means completely disorganized and out of control. Like everything is happening at once and nothing is going right.
Exactly. And on the flip side, when my morning is calm, even if it's just 30 minutes of quiet, I carry that feeling with me all day.
On the flip side is a great phrase. It means on the opposite end. So you're comparing two different situations.
Right. Chaotic morning versus calm morning. Totally different days, even if everything else is the same.
So what does your ideal peaceful morning actually look like? Walk me through it.
Okay, so I wake up without an alarm, which already feels like a gift. I make a cup of tea, sit by the window, and just watch the world outside for a few minutes.
No phone?
No phone, at least not for the first 20 or 30 minutes. That's a boundary I've really tried to set for myself.
A boundary, meaning a limit you put in place to protect your time or your well-being. That's such an important concept.
It really is. And honestly, checking your phone first thing in the morning is one of the fastest ways to destroy a peaceful day before it even starts.
Why do you think that is?
Because the moment you open your messages or social media, you're immediately pulled into other people's problems, demands, and opinions. Your brain goes from 0 to full speed instantly.
And your mind hasn't had a chance to warm up yet. It's like forcing someone to sprint before they've even stretched.
That's such a good comparison. Your brain needs a gentle start, not a shock.
So for you, the first building block of a peaceful day is a slow, phone-free morning. What comes next?
I think it's having some kind of intention for the day. Not a packed to-do list with 20 things, just knowing roughly what matters most today.
Can you explain what you mean by intention?
Sure. An intention is like a gentle direction for your day. It's not about scheduling every minute. It's more like asking yourself, what do I want to feel by the end of today?
Oh, I really like that. Instead of asking, what do I need to get done? You ask, how do I want to feel?
Yes, because when your whole day is just a checklist, even if you tick everything off, you still feel empty sometimes.
I know that feeling so well. I've had days where I was incredibly productive, but I went to bed feeling exhausted and kind of hollow.
Hollow, like there was nothing inside. Like you went through all the motions, but something important was missing.
Exactly. And I think what was missing was meaning. A sense that the day actually mattered to me as a person, not just as a worker.
That's beautifully said, James. And I think that's actually at the heart of what makes a day peaceful. Feeling like you lived it on your own terms.
On your own terms, meaning according to your own values and choices, not just reacting to what everyone else needs from you.
Precisely. Now, let's talk about something else that I think is huge. The role of noise and silence in a peaceful day.
Oh yes, this is something I've become really aware of lately. We live in such a noisy world.
And I don't just mean physical noise, like traffic or construction. I mean mental noise. Notifications, news, other people's drama, endless conversations.
Mental noise is such a great way to describe it. Your head is just constantly full of stuff.
And it's exhausting. So for me, one of the things that makes a day peaceful is carving out some silence.
Carving out, meaning deliberately making space for something, even when it's not easy. Like carving a shape out of wood. You have to work at it.
Yes, silence doesn't just happen. You have to actually choose it. Turn off the TV, put down the phone, step away from the noise.
I started doing something simple a few months ago. A 15-minute walk every afternoon with no podcast, no music, just me and whatever's around me.
How did that feel at first?
Honestly, really uncomfortable. My brain kept wanting something to listen to. I felt almost restless, like I needed to be stimulated.
Restless, meaning you can't settle down or feel calm, like there's an energy inside you that won't sit still.
Yes, but after a few days, I started to actually enjoy it. My thoughts would sort themselves out. Things that were bothering me would suddenly feel smaller.
That's what silence does. It gives your mind room to breathe, to process things naturally instead of constantly taking in new information.
It's like clearing out a cluttered room. You can't think straight when everything is piled up.
And once there's space, you can actually find what you're looking for, whether that's a solution to a problem or just a feeling of calm.
Now, let's talk about people, because I think who you spend your day with, or even who you talk to, has a massive effect on how peaceful it feels.
Oh, absolutely. Some people leave you feeling energized and light, and others leave you feeling completely drained.
Drained, like all your energy has been sucked out, like a phone battery that drops from 100 to 0 after one conversation.
Yes, exactly. And I don't think those people are always bad people. Sometimes the interaction is just not the right fit for where you are that day.
That's a kind way to look at it, but I do think being intentional about who you give your time and energy to is really important for a peaceful day.
There's a phrase I love, protect your energy. It means being conscious about what and who you allow into your space.
And that's not about being selfish. It's about recognizing that your peace is worth protecting.
Exactly. You can be kind and generous and still choose not to spend 3 hours with someone who leaves you feeling worse than when you started.
Now, I want to bring up something that I think is really underrated when it comes to peaceful days: the power of doing one thing at a time.
Multitasking, you mean? Or the lack of it?
Yes, we live in this culture that celebrates being busy and doing 10 things at once, but I think it completely kills any chance of peace.
I agree. When you're trying to do everything at once, you're not really present for any of it.
Present, meaning fully there, fully engaged, giving your complete attention to what's in front of you right now.
And when you're not present, even a beautiful moment passes by without you really experiencing it.
I remember sitting at dinner with a friend once, and we were both on our phones half the time. We were physically together, but completely disconnected.
That's such a common experience now. You're in the same room, but miles apart mentally.
And when I walked away, I didn't feel like I'd actually spent time with her. I felt like I had just been near her.
There's a difference between being with someone and being near someone. That's a really important distinction.
So doing one thing at a time, eating without scrolling, talking without glancing at your phone, walking without listening to something, those small acts of presence add up.
They really do. And here's something interesting. Peaceful days often aren't made up of big, special moments. They're made up of ordinary moments that you actually notice.
Say more about that.
Like a cup of tea that tastes really good, the sound of rain on the window, a moment when the light comes through in a way that's just beautiful.
The small things, the things you miss when you're rushing or distracted.
Exactly. There's a word for being aware of these small moments: mindfulness. It means paying attention to what's happening right now, on purpose, without judgment.
And you don't have to meditate for an hour to be mindful. You can be mindful while washing dishes or walking to the bus stop.
It's just about being here, not in yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's worries, but right here, right now.
Speaking of worries, let's talk about that, because I think one of the biggest blockers to a peaceful day is anxiety about things outside your control.
Oh, this is so true. The mind loves to travel to the future and imagine worst-case scenarios.
Worst-case scenarios, meaning the most negative possible outcomes. Your brain running through everything that could go wrong.
And the funny thing is, most of those things never actually happen. You spend all this energy worrying about a storm that never comes.
I read somewhere, not going to quote it, but the idea stuck with me. Worrying is like paying interest on a debt you might never owe.
Oh, I love that concept. You're suffering now for a problem that might not even exist.
So one thing that really helps me on peaceful days is something I call a worry check. I ask myself, is this something I can do anything about right now?
And if yes?
I do it. I take one small action and then let it go.
And if no?
Then I consciously try to set it down. I tell myself, this is not mine to carry right now.
That's such a healthy mental habit. And that phrase, set it down, is really powerful. Like you're physically putting a heavy bag on the floor.
Because worries do feel like something heavy you're carrying, don't they? And a peaceful day feels much lighter.
Much lighter. Now, let's talk about nature, because I feel like you can't have a conversation about peaceful days without bringing it up.
Yes, even just a little bit of nature, a park, a garden, even a houseplant, seems to do something to your nervous system.
Your nervous system is basically the system in your body that controls how stressed or calm you feel, and nature genuinely calms it down.
There's even research on this, but I'll just say from personal experience, 10 minutes outside changes everything for me.
Same. There's something about open sky, trees, fresh air. It puts things back in perspective. Your problems suddenly feel more manageable.
Manageable, meaning you feel like you can handle them. They haven't disappeared, but they feel less overwhelming.
And you don't need to go somewhere dramatic. A bench in a nearby park, your balcony, even just standing outside for a few minutes.
It really is the little things, which I feel like is the theme of this whole conversation.
It really is. A peaceful day isn't built on one huge thing. It's built on many small, intentional choices throughout the day.
Okay, I want to ask you something personal. What's the thing that most reliably ruins a peaceful day for you?
Honestly, starting the day reacting instead of choosing. When I wake up and immediately go into response mode, answering messages, solving problems, before I've even had a moment for myself.
Reacting versus choosing. That's a powerful distinction. Reacting means you're just responding to what's coming at you. Choosing means you're deciding what gets your attention.
And most of us spend most of our days just reacting. We're like a ball being hit around by other people and events.
Instead of being the person holding the bat.
Exactly. What about you? What's your biggest peaceful day killer?
Definitely overthinking. When I get stuck in a loop, replaying a conversation, second-guessing a decision, imagining what someone thinks of me, the peace just evaporates.
Evaporates, like water turning into steam and disappearing. That's such a perfect word for it.
It just vanishes. And you can't even pinpoint the exact moment it went. You just realize at some point that you've been tense for 2 hours over something that might not even matter.
And what helps you break out of that loop?
Movement, usually. Getting up, going outside, doing something with my hands. It's hard to overthink when your body is engaged in something physical.
That's such good practical advice. Your body and your mind are connected. Move the body, shift the mind.
All right. I think we've covered so much today. Let's do a quick recap before we wrap up.
Yes. So, number 1, a peaceful day often starts with how you begin your morning. A slow, intentional, phone-free start sets the tone.
Number 2, set an intention. Not a packed schedule, but a gentle sense of what matters most to you today and how you want to feel.
Number 3, carve out some silence, whether it's a quiet walk, 5 minutes of stillness, or just turning off the background noise for a while.
Number 4, be mindful of your energy. Choose to spend time with people and in situations that leave you feeling good, not drained.
Number 5, do one thing at a time. Be present. Let the ordinary moments count.
Number 6, practice a worry check. Ask yourself, can I do something about this right now? If yes, do it. If no, set it down.
And number 7, get a little bit of nature into your day. Even a few minutes outside can shift everything.
7 powerful, practical things, and not one of them costs any money or requires any special circumstances.
Just intention and a little bit of practice. That's really all it takes.
To everyone listening, we hope today's conversation gave you some ideas you can actually use, maybe even today.
Yes. Don't wait for the perfect peaceful day to arrive. Start building it, one small choice at a time.
Keep practicing English every day, and remember, listening to conversations like this one is one of the best ways to improve naturally.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every word you learn, every phrase you pick up, it all adds up, even when it doesn't feel like it.
We'll see you in the next podcast. Until then, slow down, breathe, and find a little peace in your day.
Take care of yourselves, everyone. You deserve a peaceful day, today and every day.